So this is what this studio looks like. Not from that side of things. But today, a little bit of a project. You will have seen that I had the wall done here. This is the closet that is in this room. There used to be closet doors here. Those are gone now. And I'm going to start tearing out the existing shelving. I'm going to build it up with a rack to hold 3 of these bins on 2 levels, and then 16 of these bins on like 4 more levels, and then 1 small shelf up top, since it'll be harder to access the space that goes above that door entry. But I'm doing this so that I can go get organized, go through a bunch of the parts that I have up here and downstairs, because we have a swap meet tomorrow. So this is going to be part of my plan. We'll see how much of this I can get done while organizing today, but I want to try and get as much done as I possibly can so that I can be ready. Give me motivation to go through my parts for the swap meet. So I'll show you a little bit of what we've got going on, what the plan is, and then we'll see. I probably won't get the full outcome done today, just because, again, getting ready for the swap meet. All right, slightly more clean on the floor, but shelving is all in. Took about 3 hours. Get everything in there, done. Picked up 5 more bins. I need 3 more, but that's all they had in stock. So first 2 shelves are made for 3 of the larger one, and then 4 shelves of the smaller ones, 4 apiece, and then 1 shorter top shelf there. Yes, that is a little bit long, but it needed to be a little bit longer to catch the stud. So that side's the proper length. But beyond that, it's all set. Good amount of storage. In the old studio, I had 3 of those on the bottom, and then I had these 8 bins. I had a couple of other shelves that had cars and stuff on them, but this should reclaim all of the space that I had in there, and probably a little bit extra, since it's just a little bit more optimized. But design and CAD all came out proper. Now I do need to go through some bins, decide what I'm going to take to the swap meet, but I have a bunch of stuff already downstairs in the Jeep and stuff that I had identified from the previous house. So I'm going to start with that, and then I think I'm probably going to max out what I'm going to be able to take tomorrow before I get to any of this. But let's go down to the garage. So down here in the garage, I got an old Element, a Wing, Killer Body, Gladiator, a bunch of old foams, a bunch of random stuff here. Oh, that body is not going. That's Tim's. Some Hot Wheels, those don't go. Tons of, this is like a box of stuff that I had from the old house in Missouri that I just unshrink wrapped. It had a note in it. That was a note that Matt Zilla had given me when he gave me a chrome plated U4 chassis. And this was still shrink wrapped in this bin when I opened it, 2014. 11 years ago or so. But anyway, this is just a ton of like new or old stock Axial, MIP, and like Robinson Racing stuff, skid plate parts, and just pinions and transmission parts and things like that. So that's gonna go. Found some old diff covers, some custom orange diff covers, AR60 stuff, some old sets of wheels that I've got, kind of figure out what to go through. This is a bin of like SMT Proline wheels, some FPV random stuff. I got a DX5 Pro or something like that in there. And then there's bins back here. So a bunch of bodies that's got to go. That bin over there. So I'm working my way that way so that I can fit it into the Jeep. A couple of empty bins that I'll use to store stuff in, but a number of these totes are swap meet things. I just have to get to it, but which will help me be able to start organizing the rest of this. So anyway, see how much progress we make. Bin of a bunch of random old bodies, some Proline stuff. It's a Proline MJ. I don't remember what truck that was. Original Wraith with interior. Oh, that's an EXO engine cover. Dash, fuel cell. The hood from my very first original race. The hood from my custom Jimmy's buggy, DMG made. XR10 body stickers. Tamiya CR01. Got an old helmet somebody painted for me. I don't remember who. This was a body set made for a, it was a Gopher chassis made by a guy named Cole, I think. Anyway, Brandon painted this for me. And this is when I first met Brandon. So this would have been from like 2000, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 maybe, somewhere in there. So that's the current status for today. I'm working more on organizing, getting through a bunch of these totes that I had from the old studio. I don't know how I fit so much stuff into that studio. Ugh. I'm going to try and get this edited quickly and put up. If you are in the Sacramento area and you want to go to that swap meet tomorrow, it is rain or shine. I don't know if I'm rain or shine, but it is rain or shine from 8 a.m. to noon, I think. And it's at R&H Hobby here in Sac. Hopefully I put that at the beginning of the video as well. But yeah, little studio update for you guys. I haven't really been doing regular studio updates in here. You would have just seen the changes as the days have gone. The door's not closed, otherwise that gap looks a little bit better. But I've got a lot more to do, but I figured I'd just throw up something kind of fun and little progress for what's going on. But anyway, hope to get to see some of you tomorrow if the weather is decent enough. Anyway, later. Bye.